Hello, this is Nintendo 14, playthrough on Pikmin 2, part 16. In the last part, we entered the glutton's kitchen in the perplexing pool, and completed it, gaining a pretty hefty amount of Pokos on the way, up to 80%, and in this part, we're going to finally return to the Valley of Repose. Finally, we're going to... I don't want another awkward part. I gotta do a better job at commentating this part. So it's been almost 8 days, in-game days, that it's been that long since we've been to the Valley of Repose, and the only reason why we never returned is because there's a big gap of water right next to the emergence cave, so there's not really any reason to come back to this place. So for that reason, we're gonna take out 50 blues. We're going to get 20 purples, and as for the rest, well, I'll try and split it here. We'll go 15 yellows, and I think we might want to go with 15 whites too. Sorry, reds, but just not the day. Maybe some other time, but for now, it's time for our 4 prime colors to dominate the gameplay. And you gotta take down those purple, or you gotta take down the Bulborb in one shot. Just cannot do that. We gotta face all these enemies again. We might as well take them down just in case if we have to sneak things past them. Come on, just take it down. Wow, it's another struggle to take down an enemy. Hope that's not a continuing occurrence. Anyways, that's what okay, there's the cave if you remembered. The good old times back in this place. Remember when Aaron was still here? I still miss you, Aaron. It sucks in Nevada. Anyways, we got ourselves a wall here. Let's have our 50 blues take this down, and have treasures back here. Guess we can scout the area a little here. Got that big pellet that we can gladly get, and back here is a burrowing snagret. If you thought that it was over, no, it was not over. This thing is back in full force again. So once we get this the blues cracking down on this, we can actually drain the water in this area so we can get our Pikmin across. But you don't have to. You could just try and sneak them past through here, but it's very, very difficult, if not possible. So I'm just gonna take it safe and not try. Just wait for the blues to take down that. Try and find the source that we can use to drain the water with, and so that way we can get all Pikmin across. So let's have Louis regroup the Pikmin and wait for the queue. And water drains, and we can get this underground treasure that's in the back here. Use our radar to find it. There it is. Get yellows on it, and followed by our other Pikmin should realize that there's something buried there, and you should help out. Come on. Alright. We got our purples carrying that. We got plenty of purples, so we got ourselves a pretty difficult boss here. Well, mini boss if you want. Because that burrowing snagger has a pretty good advantage here. It has a pretty good hill advantage, so it's going to be very difficult trying to take this thing down. So we want to try and get it at the right position here. That's what she said. Now we want to try and scout this mountain as fast as we can before it can hit us. And you can dig that up if you want. We could try and, if anything, we could try and sneak this thing by the burrowing snagret. That is if we can get it to go in the right spot. So we'll try and do that if we can. But until then, we're just gonna try and see if we can try and. Actually, it is pretty possible to sneak this past. That is if they elect to go that way. Now, go by. Go. I know you can do it. Go. Oh, what troops! We didn't even have to fight the burrowing snagret. So beast. I think I had plenty of whites on there too, so that's good too. So I actually got by pretty fast. That, and it was stuck in the ground too, so I was a big boon in trying to get that treasure by. If it weren't for that, then I don't think they would have made it across. So we got two above ground treasures done in pretty good time. And now we gotta skip this cutscene, get our blues here. You want to maneuver them around here, take down the water dumples because they're kind of in our way. Wait for Pikmin to come back, take down the other. These things are no problem on their own, but if they're in groups, they can bound to have a lot of trouble. And that's what I was talking about in the last part, thinking that it should be a red lava beetle. Here's a red lava beetle for you. Want to know why I wanted one of these? Because guess what? Their boulders are homing. And if you can reposition yourself, that'd be great, so you can have the feature demonstrated properly. Oh, from what I've heard, these boulders, they don't go for the Pikmin. They instead just go for the captain. They usually go for captains instead. But you can actually direct these boulders to wherever you want. So they can prove very useful to taking down sublevels or annoying enemies in annoying situations. So we're gonna try and use this to our advantage here. So just try and have it take down this fiery blowhog and this cloaking burrownet here. Take it down. There you go. Next up is the burrownet. Come on. Miss. Try and get it still. Oh, it missed. You have to hit it in the face. The shell protects it, so it can't really take any good damage here. So gotta hit it in the face. Hit it in the face. Oh, we're gonna miss. Alright. Come on. I was gonna go back down. No, I'm still here. Get it. Oh, I missed. Dang it. It's gonna be tough. I could just try and take this thing by its own by killing the other two lava beetles, but I might as well just do that, actually. So we'll have this thing shoot out a boulder. Okay, not shake off. I didn't really mean for that to happen. Get ourselves a boulder, and we'll have these two things take out each other. So if we can beat it before it shoots. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I'd love to have ammunition like that sometime in the near future. I mean, it's so consistent. Look how fast the bullet travels. Oh wait, actually no. Oh, actually no. Never mind. I actually wanted that to happen. And, well, would you look at that? I have a blowhog that I have to take care of after noon, which is double greatness. So we'll try and sneak past these two enemies here. See if we can try and... Well, we're not actually going to try and do it, but... Let's just try and take down this blowhog with our blues, because we don't have our reds, unfortunately. We'll just try and call them back. These blowhogs are no problem, because the whistle was a lot more accurate and from its first game, so... This thing kind of suffered an actual buff here because of that. So it shouldn't prove rather difficult to take this thing down, so... Goes down like that, and we're gonna build this bridge with all of our blues, so we can build a route cross for the other Pikmin. And I want to disband, leave them there for now, and we're gonna try and get our other Pikmin back. There they are. And I think, you know, I might as well just reorganize my Pikmin here, because we're going to tackle down another cave here, or try and get into another cave here. And I think it'd be best if we got some reds with us too. I think we should get... We're going to try and enter the Pikmin with only 80. You'll see why once we get there, but... Alright, I got to try and think here. Alright, I don't think we need... Alright. Might have to go back here. I'll cut until I get back with all the Pikmin that I want. Alright, before that, we might as well just use that 10 pellet to replenish our yellow counts, because they're kind of low, actually. So once the counter goes up, we're going to adjust our Pikmin here. Alright, I'm back. We got our Pikmin count that we wanted. We actually have reds this time. Surprise, really. And the reason why we have reds is because, again, like with the Glutton's Kitchen, there are plenty of candy pop butts there, and it's nothing like... Let me tell you, it's gonna be nothing like the candy pop... Or, not the candy pop bud, but the Glutton's Kitchen, where it had plenty of candy pop butts. In this next cave that we're gonna enter, it's gonna have loads of candy pop buds. So you want to have... a few Pikmin here. The reason why I don't have all 100 Pikmin is because there are Queen Candy Pop Buds that I want to get. So once we get there, with all our leaved blues, we're gonna try and take down this poison gate actually, because we might actually make this just in time. So we got to take on this watery blowhog here. I only have 15 purples with me, so this might be rather difficult. Oh no! Get away! All right, we got to do this fast because I don't have that many whites to do this with. All right, I should have started a lot sooner. All right, we can only take this thing down with the whites. Come on. All right, we'll have all of our way here. This might go down. This might this might take a long time, so we might as well just try and see what else we can do. We could try and take down some of these enemies, so that way in the near future they won't pose a problem for us. So we might as well do that. Oh no, I should have saw that coming. Get away! Oh, that yellow Pikmin took it like a champ. Come on! No, no, the hill is just not working. We can't take this thing down. So I might as well just abort our strategy here. So we're gonna go back here. I think I'll drop the Pikmin here just in case. I'll try and scout route around instead. Might as well cut to. Alright, so I found nothing else we could do. We could go and get another treasure with the yellows, but it's gonna take a long time to get it back, so might as well deal with what we got right here. So we might as well just see how long we can get with this purple wall, or purple wall, but poisonous wall before day ends. We might just get in with in the nick of time. So I really hope we can get in this cave before the day ends. Oh no! All right, just call a Pikmin just in case. Gotta get in the sub level. Probably not gonna get it because there's just not enough whites. It's gonna be unfortunate. We're not gonna make it because we haven't taken down another third of the wall. Just 1/3. Still got 2/3 left. I kind of knew I should have got more Pikmin. And it'd be a miracle if they actually took down the last barrier. That, and they have to take down the geysers too. So we're just gonna barely miss this tier. And I think we might actually revisit this place, because you know we haven't been to the Valley of Repose ever since we left for the Awakening Wood with only the reds and purples. So we might as well just have another visit here in the next day. I'll call it as soon as it hits 0, 1, 0. All right. Good timing too. Well, not good timing, but I kind of timed it out a little too early, but doesn't really matter. All right. Today's reports. We got some treasure. We didn't get a whole lot of treasure, but we got most of the day treasures. We actually ended the video on ground, and we spent an entire part in the day, like original parts, and I should read that. Actually, I have to look at, well, actually, I don't really need to, because I didn't lose any Pikmin, so what's the point of this part, but the male part's what's important. Today, I tried building a small room on top of a tree. It reminded me of my younger days, when I lived in the little shed. Those memories help make this bearable. Oh, that's nice. I always wanted to make a tree house. I never got to, though. Sadly. So that's gonna do it for this part. So next time for part 17 is we're gonna return to the Valley of Repose and pick off where we last left off. So see you guys then.